And that did nothing but just make the Sicilian Cowboy angry. Crushing blow into the corner. Uh-oh. Beautiful.
The 8-second ride connects. Now an elbow drop across the chest. And this one is over. Right here on CCW Surge, the machine Bryce Maddox will go one-on-one with a battle-tested warhorse, Kevin Katrell, for the CCW Southern States Championship.
Oh, my Lord. Vicious right hand.
Looking for the Death Valley driver. Havoc able to slip out, and a disgusting low blow.
What's wrong with him?
Chris Turner getting in Bronson's face. I don't know how wise that is. And Bronson taking out his frustration on Havoc. Death Valley driver in the middle of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce to you the CEO, Blitz, the newest member, Showtime Aiden Johnson, and the current CCW World Champion, Miles Blackwell. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Diamond Exchange.
Brian Blitz claimed that 2023 will be the year that the Diamond Exchange is rebuilt.
100% Diamond excellence, and things are about to skyrocket to the stratosphere. It's showtime.
And with the CCW Heavyweight Championship around the waist of the violent gentleman Miles Blackwell, with the introduction of Showtime Aiden Johnson, the Diamond Exchange might be as dangerous as ever.
It's showtime!
Always showing us from your underwear line.
Be it this week.
Yep,
Years ago, when it was bestowed upon me to bring the Diamond Exchange to prominence, I made it my personal mission to not make it just the best in CCW, but in the world of professional wrestling. But it doesn't start with one person, it starts with a family. Yeah, the Diamond Exchange has seen a few people kind of come and go a little bit, create a toxic environment. There were a few people that weren't so straight shooters, but you know what, they're all gone. Sometimes we have to rebuild. And when you rebuild, you have to have an eye for talent. You have to be able to pick out that diamond in the rough. And it just so happens that I think I found that man.
What's the eye doctor?
Shut up, you cross-eyed nitwit.
Be quiet! Be quiet! That's why you
Better
leave.
get a new one.
Be prepared for the Diamond Exchange to get only stronger from here. Because starting immediately, it is showtime. You need to understand something. This symbol means everything.
Be quiet, Grandpa.
Toilet paper.
These colors are real. And the Diamond Exchange is only going to rule CCW forever. So I want to introduce to you the newest member of the Diamond Exchange. It is showtime!
Thank you, Blitz. You have seen everything that's in me. Successful. You want me to be the biggest star in here. Even Miles Blackwell is the biggest star right now because he's the champion. We just getting started. The Diamond Exchange, this group is getting started. And let me tell you this. We're going to win. Nobody in the back those idiot wrestlers will not be just like us. We are better. We're stronger as a group. And you shut up, fans. Y'all don't know what greatness looks like if you look at it in the mirror. You don't know what it is. So you should shut up and let me speak. So, tonight, I'm going to solidify my legacy. Still, as the greatest wrestler in CCW business. And these fans, at the end of the day, will put some respect in the Diamond Exchange. Because diamonds are forever.
If you idiots behind the guardrail would shut up for a minute, I've got something important to say. As the champ, I am the pinnacle of this organization, and I would like to say that I don't feel I'm getting the respect that I deserve. I've beaten everyone. I have ran through that locker room like a hot knife through butter, beating everyone from the top peak physical condition, from someone who's a knob that puts on a shirt to wrestle in a match.
Why do you talk like
Having
that?
said that, because I'm educated, that's why, you hillbilly. So even though I've beat the Titans of CCW, I'm still not getting my praise, my adoration, and my bloody flowers. So what that means is maybe I'm not doing enough damage. That is about to change. As you were. Cheers.
Miles Blackwell, the CCW heavyweight champion, may even be more dangerous than we imagined. And with Brian Blitz and Showtime Aiden Johnson at his side, the Diamond Exchange truly might be forever.
Our next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CCW Southern States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He is the former Southern States champion and the former world champion. This is the Machine, Bryce Maddox.
Back out here. What's up, Jimmy?
How you doing, Bryce?
Good.
Bryce Maddox, not only the most popular superstar in CCW, he has the eyes of possibly everybody in the locker room on him, as there has been a bounty put out against the Machine, but he still continues to fight. And he might have one of the toughest fights of his life tonight on Surge.
CCW Southern States Champion. This is the battle-tested warhorse, Katrell.
You can feel the mood in Stomping Ground Studios change when Kevin Cantrell makes his presence known.
www.ccwrestling.biz. Get the hottest t-shirt in the company. Because I'm the best professional wrestler in CCW. Jimmy, don't forget to let him know. Cantrell is the best pro wrestler in CCW.
Kevin Cantrell claiming to be the best pro wrestler in CCW, and with the Southern States Championship over his shoulder, it's quite honestly hard to dispute that.
Well, he's looked good in recent history, and he does have that CCW Southern States gold. And let's be honest, the man that he will defend that against tonight has been that and the CCW World Champion.
We have the Clash of the Titans tonight on Surge. Bryce Maddox one-on-one with Kevin Cantrell, and look who's coming out now. It looks like Chris Turner, the leader of the Brotherhood, is joining us tonight at ringside for the Southern States
I
Championship
think
match.
they can tell that. I just want to bring a little bit of class out here to this classless bunch of guys out here doing this commentary. But I want to set some things straight. Dalton, are you coming back? Would you like to sit down, sir? Let me get out of your way. Maybe you can do this.
I'd like to
Look,
apologize
like I
in
was
advance
saying-
for what Chris Turner might say tonight.
That's why nobody likes you, Jimmy. But anyway, the reason I come out here, because everybody's questioning me about this bounty that's on Bryce. First of all, there's a lot of people out here who don't like Bryce. Check about anybody in that locker room. And if you look around, you'll see all kind of people watching him. That bounty is very important. And for you to, I heard time again, people saying, I must be the one. Well, first of all, you have, look at this.
Well, we have some
There's
people
Brian
joining us here at
Blitz.
ringside. We have Julius Reyes. We have Brian Blitz, leader of the Diamond Exchange. What do you know about the bounty, Chris?
Well, what I know is that I really don't care who has it up. I really don't care. If you look over here by the wall, you have this big muscle freak. I don't even know what he is. He keeps getting involved in his matches. Maybe he's the one that done it. You have Brian Blitz over here, who he has all kinds of reasons to want Bryce out of here. You got this man over here that's throwing money around like crazy. Maybe he did it. I don't know why everybody blames me when you know as well as I do, I follow the rules strictly by the book. So I'm not going to do a bounty. If I want to kick his butt, I'll just have Cody do it one-on-one like we've seen before.
Well, we'll have to agree to disagree about you playing by the rules, and all eyes right now are on Bryce Maddox, but Maddox has his eyes on the Southern States Gold and Kevin Cantrell. He cannot afford to be distracted in a contest like this.
A lot of parties around this ring all watching one thing. We honestly don't know what that is. Are they here for the bounty? Are they here for a great championship match? We don't know. But as you stated, Mr. Rage did pay off Frankie last week, and we haven't seen him since.
Well, the thing is, if you were looking for a good match, watch one of the Brotherhood's matches, not this.
That's an unpopular opinion, I would say. As two of the best in the game are in the center of the ring right now.
Did you say two of the best in the game? See, that's the trouble with y'all two up here doing this. You don't know what you're talking about. If the Brotherhood isn't involved, it's not the best. I wish you would learn that and get it straight instead of you're as delusional as all these fans out here and thinking Bryce is something he's not.
Well, Bryce Maddox, former CCW heavyweight champion, former CCW Southern States champion, Kevin Cantrell, current CCW Southern States champion. But Chris, I have to ask you, point blank, are you involved in this bounty?
Well, let me tell you what. If like I said, if we want to do something to Bryce, we'll go straight after him. I don't know why people keep accusing me, but you look around, it could be anybody. So I don't know why you're always asking me that question. My answer is somebody's putting that bounty up, and we're going to find out who, I'm sure.
Now, the CCW Board of Directors have told Bryce Maddox to not compete while this bounty is out, but he is in here competing for the CCW Southern States Championship and has the upper hand on Kevin Cantrell. Picture perfect drop kick.
Overhead press.
The power of the machine!
My heavens.
Whoever's out here, whether it be Brian Blitz, Isaac Cross, Julius Reyes, they're getting a first-hand look at the power of Bryce Maddox.
You know, I think, that was impressive. But I really think Cody Knight, I really think Havoc is stronger than Bryce. I just thinking that out loud.
They are probably the three most powerful individuals in CCW. I'd like to see that contest.
Well, I won't give you much credit, Chris, but you are one of the best in the game at managing your crew. And they're right there. You just took care of Bryce Maddox by distraction. Kevin Cantrell looking, attacking that left knee.
Kevin Cantrell's been in every situation, knows how to take advantage of any weakness in his opponent.
Well, you're saying Cantrell does that. I think every wrestler does that. That's what you're supposed to do. But I wouldn't expect you to know that because Well, you went straight from being a janitor to sitting behind the table or something like that, and you what? You was a chef or something, you made sandwiches at McDonald's. But anyway, Bryce Maddox, you know, he has that bounty on his head, and it's weighing on him. Because like I told him before, he has no friends in that locker room because he thinks he's so much better, and he's conceited. There's been people here like that before, and we got rid of them. Just like I'm sure if Bryce Mesa passes bounty, the Brotherhood will take care of that.
Well, right now, Kevin Cantrell taking care of business, trying to retain the Southern States Championship over the 2022 Superstar of the Year.
We saw the patented chops into the snapmare and then into that stomp on the spinal cord. Kevin Cantrell in full control so far. Oh, not enough strength to get Bryce, but my God, look at the power, the strength of Bryce Maddox. All the blood heading to the brain.
Letting Cantrell think about the impact that's going to happen.
Cantrell and brain?
Not enough to finish it. Maybe took too long. And Kevin Cantrell takes advantage of it.
Right back to that surgically repaired knee. Maddox, as strong as he is, he generates all his strength from his lower body.
Well, we always say it. You want to tear down the machine, you got to break it down piece by piece. And that's what's happening right here.
Do you hear these morons out here chanting machine? You don't know how irritating it is. Everywhere we go, every arena we in, to sit here and listen to these morons chant for people like Bryce Maddox. When we all know, everybody at this table, everybody sitting in these seats know the Brotherhood is the best thing going in wrestling today. I don't care if it's a family. I don't care if it's whatever it is. We are the best in professional wrestling.
Jimmy, you look like you're going to sleep over here.
Well, there's no denying that the Brotherhood have held the CCW Tag Team Gold for well over a year at this point. But we have two behemoths in the ring competing for the Southern States title. We have Brian Blitz watching on. We have the mysterious Isaac Cross. We don't know what his intentions are in all this. He has been face-to-face with Maddox several times and has shown no emotion. Much like Cantrell showing no emotion behind that forearm.
Vicious forearm. Now we're here to go to the chops. Patented chops that will level any man. Oh my God.
And across the ring from us, Julius Reyes has money on his shirt and has, honestly, probably an endless supply of money in his wallet.
Have you ever watched a Chris Turner match? You know, y'all keep talking about how aggressive they are, how good they are. You really need to go back and watch, because in my prime, would have showed either one of these two how to be a professional wrestler. They're playing around. I was serious when I was in there. Just like you see me with my guys out here, I got them trained to be the best in this business. I don't know why you waste your time talking about everybody else. You need to talk about the Brotherhood, because we are CCW. Just saying.
Well, our job is to call the action in the ring, not talk about the Brotherhood. And some great action. Kevin Cantrell.
Oh my God!
Perched up like a parrot, inflicting damage to that sternum.
And we have a dangerous situation brewing here. Bryce Maddox.
It may appear that Kevin Cantrell is really homing in on that bounty there, because this looks very dangerous for the moped there, or machine, I'm sorry, whatever he calls himself.
Yeah, we don't know. One, we don't know who put the bounty out. Two, we still don't know how much the bounty's for. But we know Kevin Cantrell loves getting the pay window.
Let me ask you a question. You keep asking me, Jimmy, maybe you put the bounty out on Bryce. Maybe it's somebody nobody would expect. Maybe you put the bounty out on him for some reason.
I will go on the record saying there's no reason for me to put a bounty out on anybody, let alone somebody as great as the machine, Bryce Maddox, who has turned the tide in the Southern States title match.
Both men working their way up. Possibly to the top rope. Look at the strength of Bryce Maddox. My God! Oh my Lord! Let's see if Bryce Maddox can get to his feet. Both men looking at the ceiling in the center of the ring.
See, there's a moron yelling machine again.
I don't think anybody feeds off the crowd as much as Bryce Maddox.
Even the camera guy's chanting machine. What is that about? He's supposed to be neutral.
Well, the machine is a fan favorite for a reason.
Yeah, because he's a good salesman. He got all these people snowed thinking he's a good wrestler. He's not. Cody Knight could beat him any day of the week. We've seen it. If he wouldn't have cheated the one time they did meet one-on-one, it took him and Miles Blackwell together to beat Cody Knight in the three-way. So Cody Knight is much better wrestler than Bryce Maddox.
Bryce Maddox has done something Cody Knight's never done, hold the CCW Heavyweight Championship. Now he's looking to become a two-time Southern States champion as these two Rams are battering horns in the center of the ring.
Fans love Kevin Cantrell here at Stalton Studios. You can hear. Oh, looking for the high knee. Nobody home. Driving into that left knee is Kevin Cantrell.
Best pro wrestler in CCW.
Besides Cody Knight and the Brotherhood. Just throwing that in there. But you know, guys, I'm not one to keep talking about the Brotherhood, but y'all don't talk enough about the Brotherhood, so I figured I'd come out here to show you how it's done and up close to see how Bryce is weathering the storm. This bounty's taking a toll on him. You can look at him and tell he looks like an old decrepit man now.
So if you, as you say, have nothing to do with the bounty, why are you so obsessed with how Bryce Maddox is getting broken down by the bounty?
Listen, this is not obsession. Obsession is what you have with your This is not obsession. This is just me caring about the sport. This is me caring about CCW as a whole. I like to know who our opponents are. And if Bryce is out of the way, that's better for everybody.
And I like to say there's a difference between an obsession and an addiction. I can stop whenever I want.
Then why haven't you? Anyway, this has been a great match. But you know what? It would have been better if a Brotherhood was involved. Just saying.
Bryce Maddox could be the new Southern States champion. Kevin Cantrell getting his shoulder up at 2.
And as you can tell there, don't blink when watching Bryce Maddox. What a absolute quick slam that was out of nowhere. Crowd trying to get behind the machine.
But has too much damage been done to that left knee as Maddox flies in?
Both men reeling, absolutely exhausted.
I think the ring just shifted a foot on that Irish whip.
Machine trying to get himself pumped up, crowd behind him, asking Kevin Cantrell to come on.
You know, I got another question. You look at all these people out here. It's a Saturday evening here in Jacksonville. Do they not have nothing better to do than show up and watch Bryce Maddox?
There is nothing better than the action in a CCW ring. Oh my God, a vicious German suplex.
If it was the Brotherhood.
Vicious suplex, as you said, Jimmy. Bryce Maddox face down on the center of the ring. Cantrell stalking his prey. Trying to retain this CCW Southern States gold.
That's Chris Turner here at ringside calling out for Cantrell to hurt Maddox.
Looking for another suplex possibly here. Breaking the hold is Bryce Maddox. But into another hold is Cantrell.
I don't think anybody in CCW is as well versed in a ground attack as Kevin Cantrell as he wrenches back.
Right, I do believe Cantrell is the second best at those moves. The first being Brotherhood.
Oh, look who it is, Bone Crusher. Oh, God! Bone Crusher.
I think he wants some money.
I think Bone Crusher has his eye on the bounty and is trying to take out Bryce Maddox. A felonious assault out of Bone Crusher against the machine, targeting that previously injured shoulder. The monstrous presence just laying waste to anybody in his path. As those at ringside, Chris Turner, Brian Blitz, Julius Reyes with a smile across his face, and Isaac Cross jumping in.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the interference in this contest, Kevin Cantrell will retain the CCW Southern States Championship.
A face-to-face stare down between Isaac Cross and the monstrous presence Bone Crusher. Cross seemingly ending the vicious attack by the monstrous presence. But is he a friend or is he a foe to the machine?
I think we're all stunned here ringside. People all around the ring don't know if they have anything to do with the bounty. Bone Crusher comes in and ends this contest. Kevin Cantrell is still the CCW Southern States Champion.